welcome to Burnout Box. I have no idea what episode it is, but it's season 3 because we don't have a laptop and I just realized it. I'm Rebecca and this is Justin. And
I'm Justin.
Is eating the chocolate chip cookie that I got him at lunch.
It was a late lunch.
That would be awesome. Mine is in my office.
Is it charged?
It's partially charged.
Then why don't you grab mine off my desk?
Yeah. Technical difficulties that aren't even really technical difficulties.
It's episode 20, by the way.
Episode 20.
Hey everybody. I'm done chewing the chocolate chip cookie now.
How is it?
It was good. It's very chewy.
How
was yours?
Well, so here's the thing. They had a triple chocolate and a chocolate chip cookie. The chocolate chip cookie was warm. I really love triple chocolate cookies, but I really love warm chocolate chips. So I made Justin choose, but I didn't give him that pertinent information.
I did not know that. So I think I choose right. You got the one you wanted.
Yeah. Well, I wanted both was the problem. So either way, I was going to be happy. I just didn't want to have to make the decision between the two of them. We could have just split them.
That would be a really good idea for next time.
I'm good at this compromising. Oh, Jesus. No, you know what? I'm done. I shouldn't say anything further.
So it's a nice, warm, sunny day here in Florida.
It is muggy.
Yeah. It's been raining a lot lately, but it's sunny right now. So it's, yeah, no track tonight, but tomorrow night the track will hopefully be open if it is not raining.
And they're supposed to be open on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Orlando Speed World. They're doing a Sunday test and tune. How weird is that? But
I mean, that's what Sunday Fun Day was, too.
yeah.
It's not that weird.
Yeah. And they just called it test and tune. Oh, maybe they don't want to call it Fun Day Sunday anymore.
Maybe.
Because everybody's got to get their fill of drag racing in now that it's open again.
It would appear that way.
We've been having a lot of fun around here, shipping Odin superchargers.
Lots and lots
Yeah.
of Odin superchargers just flying out the door onto the UPS trucks.
A lot of work for those UPS drivers and FedEx drivers.
Yep.
A lot of lifting, heavy stuff. But that has been a really good thing. A lot of back-ordered stuff has been getting out. So it makes our customers super happy. It makes us happy.
Read that one before you read it out loud.
Got Bruce here with us. Hey, how's it going, Bruce? Derek M. Hey, how's it going, man? And, well, I like chocolate too. Yeah, so I just, the video that I shot yesterday of the Odin What's in the Box
What's in the box?
just came out today, like 30 minutes ago, I think they released it. So that's pretty cool. So everybody that's wondering what comes with the Odin Supercharger kit, we put it all out on the table, and I talked about it forever and ever and ever and ever.
I believe that you talked about it forever and ever and ever.
I'm hard on myself. That's the thing. So it's all like pretty cool stuff because the Odin Supercharger kit, a lot of cool parts were designed to support that kit.
Absolutely. Arturo Trevino says, yo, yo, yo. Hi, Arturo. Jason Grubb says, hola. Hola to you as well. Nickel White says, for an S550, what's your opinion on a Gen 3 NA car's E85 full bolt-on with ComCam Stage 2, XFI NSR, power-wise and horsepower pickup?
Well, FBO, full bolt-ons. So I'm waiting for you to like make fun of me for making a big deal about FBO.
I wasn't gonna.
Oh, okay, thank you.
All the fight is out of me today. I had a chocolate chip cookie, and I'm just a nice person all of a sudden.
Ready to take a nap after that huge small lunch at Panera where they forgot my sandwich.
And they put chicken on my salad, and I don't like chicken.
The only good thing was we got chocolate chip cookies. So to answer Nickel White's question, you know, I mean, it might make like 530 to 550 wheel on a really good day, I have not been following a lot of the Gen 3 NA builds. I know that we're working with I know that we're working with Mark Gearhart, who is doing some engine dyno stories on a naturally aspirated Gen 3 that will subsequently get one of our superchargers. There's been some other NA builds out there that Brett Barber has been involved in. I think they make power, and I think if you can do all the labor yourself, that it's an interesting path to go down. I think it's when you spend the money to have cams installed or spend the money for a built engine and the labor to swap it that it's kind of like, why didn't you just put a supercharger on it? So, I like making power. I think you like making power. Any way to make power is fair game. So,
Earl apparently likes making power too. Says, I must admit the Odin kit looks awesome. Lethal Venom says, just watch the Odin video. Good stuff. Thanks, guys. Earl says, Rebecca needs to race the faster prom smart car. I have no information on this whatsoever, so I cannot say whether that would be.
So it's pretty ridiculous.
Well, okay. I didn't really need a whole lot of information to figure that one out.
When they first got it, they welded like an arm on the back of it, and they had a couple guys sitting on it so the car would do wheelies.
Okay.
And then at some point, they swapped the drivetrain to
Does
something.
it go sevens? That's what I need to know.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, we can. We can call Jeremy and set that up. Sounds a little crazy, but.
Blue Collar Daily. Can VMP defeat PCM commanding in Leanment without pulling the dyno plug with low-key Odin kits? Does it come with a tune and revisions? Odin looks awesome, by the way.
BCD, thank you for the compliment. And I believe he's talking about enleanment for traction control. And from what we know right now, that's an issue with all 18-ups. The one reason that the Roush supercharged cars don't seem to blow up is because they don't make enough power to spin the tires. So ours definitely makes a lot of power and it spins the tires, so I would run a sticky tire. I didn't have any problems driving a car on the street with sticky tires. So that's something that obviously we're looking for. We're continuing to look for improvements in 18-up tuning, especially now that we have our own supercharger kit. And the supercharger kit does come with our level 3 tuning, 5 revisions, 5 data log reviews, which comes with 5 revisions, and to get everything dialed in working perfectly with your full set of mods.
Jason Grubbs wants to know what kind of power is Odin capable of with on a 13. Sorry, I have to change your words so I can say them correctly. 1314 GT500.
Do you want to break their heart, or should I?
I mean, yeah, I did. Yeah, sorry.
0. So GT500 based motor has a different cylinder head bolt pattern, different coolant hoses coming out of the cylinder head and stuff. It's not a direct bolt-on. I would look at our Gen 3R blower, which is capable of 12 to 1300 rear wheel horsepower. I'd look at that for a GT500, for an older GT500.
Brett Leminger says chance tuning for the GT500 is out finally.
Yes.
Thank God.
And I was flashing our car last night.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Nickel White S550 comes back to say that all the labor will be done by me. James Clark, okay. Sorry, I'm struggling reading this question.
So he's got a 15 GT, but he's asking about a Gen 3 Coyote. I think he's asking what the engine's capable of. I think there's multiple answers there because we don't entirely understand the question.
Yeah, James Clark, come back and specify what you're talking about because I'm having a hard time with your question and I do want to answer it. I just don't want to answer it the wrong thing.
Yeah.
There's another question right under that for the same guy that's just as super different.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. So if you come back and clarify, maybe make it like...
Oh, BCD Says he's on his third engine in a 2019.
Ooh.
So, do we want to try to answer that one? Or do we want to
James
just wait
Clark,
for him to clarify?
I'd like him to come back and clarify
Yeah.
so that I answer the right thing.
That
'cause
sounds good.
I'm struggling with it. And maybe make it like the Reader's Digest version, James Clark, if you can. Satan's Cat. So what's the difference between your kit and the new Whipple Gen 5 kits? Our kit is our kit and their kit is their kit.
Yeah, our kit uses the TVS 2650 rotors. It's a symmetrical rotor design. They both spin at the same speed. They're incredibly efficient throughout the entire RPM range, low, mid, high. We've got massive amounts of intercoolers in the lid of the supercharger. This is basically, Odin is our TVS approach to supercharging the 2018. Obviously, Whipple's is Whipple's approach to supercharging the 2018.
Yep. Manuel Gomez says, can't wait to try one of these Odin blowers out and see what it does. We are excited for you to try it out as well, Manuel.
We're excited, yeah. Like Rebecca said, we're excited. We're going to get you all the parts and goodies to spin that thing to the moon, make a bunch of boost, and you know, go hurt some feelings with your truck. So definitely an exciting project. He's talking about.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Jeremy Seno says, I don't suppose the Odin base tune would work on a proprietary N-gauge from a different tuner. Can you wipe the N-gauge and reload?
It's been kind of a common, like,
Yeah.
It's not a common question, but it happens
No, it's
fair enough.
It's a common question, I would
okay.
say. Yeah.
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 So Lund's N-gauge firmware is proprietary to them, so you can only get a tune from them. You'd have to get a different N-gauge to have us tune your car. If you have tuning support through Lund, they have experience with the Odin Supercharger too, so you know, no real problem with that if you already have a device set up with them.
Brett says, keep us updated on Project Snowbird. I said it right. Nothing else have I said correctly today, but the one thing that I can never say correctly, I got.
Project Snowbird. We will, Brett. A lot of little things coming together on Snowbird, so we're going to keep at it.
Yep. Mitchell McCarthy says, I think I'm having issues tuning-wise. I keep getting recommended to switch to VMP.
Well, I think we'd love to take care of his tuning issues.
Absolutely. Let us know what we can do for you.
We've got an awesome tuning staff, and that's what they do all day long. Sit in their office, go back and forth to the dyno, email with customers, review data logs, and just hammer out them tunes.
Okay, James Clark clarified in a way that I feel like I can definitely answer at this point. A 2015 GT and also has an 18 F-150. I kind of am remembering that now, James Clark, because I know that you comment a fair amount on our stuff. And I'm wondering on each car, what's the power potential?
Well, let's put an Odin on each car.
And find out.
And yeah, and let's just turn up the wick. I mean, more seriously though, I really feel good about a Gen 2 Coyote.
Yeah.
You know, they make a lot of power safely. 8900 wheel on E85. The Gen 3 Coyote, like some of them seem to do that just fine, and then some of them don't. I think the Gen 3 Coyote has a really heavy balancer from the factory, and I don't like that. So,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Me either. Blue Collar Daily says, sounds great. Thanks for the info. No problem, Blue Collar Daily.
So Bruce, he got that GT500. Did he ask that question earlier?
I think so. I just wanted to see what I was getting myself into before I wrote it out loud.
I kind of have a way to answer that I think will make sense to him.
Okay.
Is it? Do we see it up there?
No, I thought he did. Yep. He's the owner for Bruce. This guy's different than the 1314.
Coyote swap.
Yeah. Okay, so Bruce says, just asking, does it make more sense to jump into a Gen 3R to step to a Gen 2R? I know that you can get rid of a lot of bang for your buck doing bolt-on stuff with the stock supercharger, but if you want to get to the Gen 3R, most of the bolt-on stuff won't transfer over to the Gen 3R. I guess it's hard to make a choice when you have a setup
Or the
Like
Gen 2R. It won't transfer over, so.
Yeah. Seems like it's the way to go on a limited budget and only want to do this once, or should I say that I want to get it right the first time around? Well, I have an answer for it too. Go ahead and do your answer if you want.
No, go ahead and do your answer. I don't think either of us has the more right answer.
Bang for a buck, and if you're like, okay, limited budget, I understand, but if you want to do it once, do the Gen 3R. Like, I have no ability to be moderate at all. Do the Gen 3R. But if there is a finite budgetary constraint, I did some pretty awesome stuff with Gen 2R. It's a great blower. It will make you happy. But if you think that you are going to continue to up your game, you want the Gen 3R.
I'll just put it this way. We sell a lot of Gen 3R head unit upgrades. Probably a lot of those go to people that had Gen 2Rs.
That's true.
Yeah.
Luis Eduardo Martinez says, thank you for supporting YouTubers. You guys are awesome. Big fan. Greetings from Mexico. Thanks, Luis.
Is that the real Mexico, or is that where the Mexico where everybody goes racing? These are things I need to know.
Okay.
Throw us a Mexican flag if it's the real Mexico.
Jason Grubb says, you cut me deep. Gen 3 it is. Nickel White S550 says, I have 2 cars, a 16 manual and 18 auto. Comp told me that these cans would go with y'all's Odin kit, which I think is the future goal.
That's a good way to look at it. Like if you're going to do an NA build, like set it up for a supercharger in case
Eventually.
you want to go that route.
Yeah. Makes sense. Cute Shadow Kia says, hey Justin and Rebecca, just watched your Odin video. It sounds like the Gen 3 is safe up to 900 rear wheel horsepower.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sure. Cool.
Is that what you said in the video?
I said that some people are doing it. I don't know. I mean, like Staying Mode's car. I mean, you drove Staying Mode's car.
Yeah.
Obviously, and obviously I was heavily involved with the project. So like pushing stuff to that level and then have someone take it out on camera for the first time and drive it home to New Jersey, just a little bit stressful.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah. I mean, you were the shakedown driver, and
Hey Rebecca, pull the car out of the trailer and go run it down the track. Okay.
so it definitely I mean, it can be done. We did it.
Yep.
And just keep in mind, if you go for that type of power level, you're going to need to build the motor at some point. Hopefully it's later, but
Hopefully it's on your own terms and not the engine's terms.
yeah. So it's like it's not an instant recipe for catastrophe. There's other things that are instant recipes for catastrophe, but I mean, it's a really efficient engine. It'll do it with 15, 16 pounds from an Odin supercharger. I mean, maybe 17 to make 900. We were making like mid 800s.
Blue Collar Daily is recommending just selling the one Engage and buying one of the VMPs. That works too if you want to make a switch.
And we sell the regular Engage, so anybody can tune it.
Yep. Ooh, I can't see. Blaze Krasnodemsky says, what is the price to have you put an Odin on a Fox body with labor? Coyote Swamp Fox body.
It'd probably be similar to our standard Odin install prices. You know, a little bit more because there's some fabrication to fit the heat exchanger in the bumper, which Jeremy recently did. I don't know if we posted any pictures like that on social media, but that's kind of a, you know, it's kind of a cool thing to post up because he got a big ass heat exchanger in there under an N95 bumper. Yeah. I mean, like, if there's demand for something like that, we could easily make something like that and sell it. But, you know, so the supercharger kit's $84.99. The install's around $2,000 with dyno tuning. Give us a call, and, you know, we can set you up. We're running some specials right now, too, if you wanted to save some money. Just for this week, for Memorial Day. So
Yeah, it's over tomorrow.
Yeah. Hurry up and give us a call.
Yep. Blue Collar Daily wants some info about Loki. Is Odin a ported version of Loki with a bigger throttle body? Sorry for the 50 questions. Ready for a change on a 19A10 car. Don't worry about the 50 questions. That's what we're here for. And
I think that, you know, that answer is kind of twofold because we do have the stage 2 and the stage 3. Just like the Gen 3R, there is a stage 2 Odin regular sauce and there's a stage 3 Odin secret sauce. And if you're going to build a motor and going to run, you know, 800, 900 robo horsepower, 79 millimeter pulley or smaller on Odin, then stage 3 makes sense. It really makes a lot more sense at 75 millimeter and smaller pulleys, but that's hard to do on a stock motor. So, and you can't ever get the secret sauce stage 3 Odin and run like an 88 millimeter pulley. Just don't do it. So that all being said, Odin and Loki are essentially the same supercharger. Loki is just less content to meet a more budget-conscious consumer's goals, where it uses the stock throttle body with an adapter plate, it uses the stock airbox. But you can always purchase all that Odin-type stuff later on.
Absolutely.
So.
Cute Shadakia says, Mexico, just go to the Autobahn instead. James Clark is clarifying further. Gen 3 built motor, non-sleeve, can I turn it up to 1150 wheel?
Yeah, I think we're going to do that next week.
Gen 3 or the other brand.
Jesse, build that engine faster.
You can do what you want. Don't let anybody tell you no.
Like Chuck's car is getting that combination.
Yep.
It's getting ported heads by Brett Barber, those comp stage 2 cams, which they sent to us, and that's probably why they recommended to you that they work with Loki. So we've got a great relationship with comp cams. Yep. And yeah.
I know. So I haven't been here all week, and I walked in, and right next to my office, we've got a clean engine build room all of a sudden, and I was surprised.
I brought the black Visqueen in from the shop, and I just wanted to, hey guys, I got your, you know, clean up your body bag, makeshift body bags here.
Cute Shadow Kia says, okay, another question on the Odin. How many seconds watt do stock caps last before my exhaust has liquid metal flames?
39. If you can stay watt for 39 seconds, we're very impressed. So we actually did testing on that.
Yeah.
And Loki, and I mean like real like engineering OEM level testing, where we put frickin' EGT sensors into the catalytic converter. And it's like such a cool picture that
it is cool.
I need to go snap one and post it. I mean, this is the stuff that I get nerdy about when I've taken trips to Roush and Ford and stuff like that. You know, I see all this stuff and I get ideas. So we go and do the same thing. But to that point, we did a lot of EGT testing on Chuck's car with Loki and stock cats. At the quarter mile, they were right at the temperature threshold. And the biggest thing is having enough fuel, which we're conscious of in our kit design. That's why Odin comes with 1,000cc injectors. Loki can do with 56-pound injectors on a Gen 3 Coyote since it's got direct injection as well. And so if you keep the boost low, like an 88 with Odin or an 82 millimeter pulley with Loki, you should be good with stock cats. It can't ever run lean like 0.82 or 0.85 lambda at like 8,000 RPM. It's got to be 0.79, 0.75, 0.72 at the top of a pole and cat protection.
Neil Turio says, can this go on my 13 Boss? I think Odin. Love the front feed look and efficiency. How much fab work would be required?
This was the topic of today's
manager meeting.
Yeah. Yeah. So the short answer is yes, it bolts right on. We don't have a cold air kit for it. We don't have a full kit for it. Like little tubes and hoses and bullshit are going to be your responsibility. So.
Like I said, don't let anybody tell you no. Secret, can Loki achieve 750 horsepower on a 19 Mustang GT with an A10?
Can it? Or has it already? Should we tell them the secret?
Sure.
That was the hand motion of me throwing the air filter out.
I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, of the stock airbox.
But I wouldn't expect anybody else to know, except for like people Like, Joe and Chuck would know what's going on.
Okay, I was gonna say there's things that you would know about me that nobody else would know. So, yeah, very easy. Like Loki performs amazingly well with a stock throttle body. It just doesn't look as good with a stock throttle body and a stock airbox.
Missing
more?
anything, am I? Yes,
Oh,
I am.
we got more.
The old trio says that's a great answer. Kenny Bland, I'm wanting to get my car on the dyno so you guys can fine tune it. Was curious if you'll be going to an event near the center of the USA.
Well,
I feel like you should not be the person to answer this, honestly.
a time I went to Nebraska.
I'm talking more about the fact that you called California the Midwest last time we were there.
Sorry, the West.
Justin is amazing at a lot of things and very, very, very intelligent and does a great job with, but he's very directionally challenged.
Okay.
You
Thank you, babe. So,
how many times am I go, this is the way we have to go to get out of this parking lot.
go over there.
That's you directing me, not me. I give very good, concise directions.
All right. Well, you please answer the man's question.
We will be going to, since everything is canceled, Kenny, I'm going to answer this to the best of my ability and don't hold it against me if COVID-19 changes it. We will be at Ponies in the Smokies without the dyno on July 31st weekend. At the same time, we will be at Carlisle with the dyno in Pennsylvania. So neither of those are really central, I realize, but that's what we've got planned with all this weird event scheduling, rescheduling stuff because of the pandemic. So if you can get to either of those places more easily, the only place the dyno will be Pennsylvania, but if you just wanted to see us, we'll be in Tennessee, so.
Our poor dyno, it's only going to make it out like once this year.
Poor dyno.
Poor dyno. We keep it pretty busy here. It gets a good workout.
Yeah.
Look at this.
525 ISI says, do you deliver parts to Germany? Sure. We sure do.
Hell yeah.
Just get with us and send us your shipping information.
Yeah.
We can send it.
Absolutely. One
One
last
last question.
All right.
Jeff Scarlin wants to know out-of-the-box rear-wheel horsepower speculation with a low-key blower kit on a 19 F-150 running headers and only 91 octane fuel available.
So that's an interesting one to answer because the truck's dyno a little bit lower because the drivetrain's heavier. And Loki reduces the horsepower a little bit, but nothing terrible. So I would honestly say around around 550 to 600 rear-wheel horsepower. I mean, that's conservatively, you're on 91 and everything. So, but it's still like, it's hard to turn down the new supercharger. It's like awesomely efficient. And that's just all the design considerations that are in the inlet and the intercoolers and everything else. Well, I think that's a pretty good burnout box. We got a little bit of a late start, but man, was it busy.
It was. So thank you, everyone. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.